Should you train things that you don't necessarily use in sports? I received a message from a soccer player. He essentially just asked me if it's a waste of time to train the upper body. My answer to the question is yes, and I reject the premise that certain sports are played without any one muscle group getting involved. You could probably make the case for some very narrow circumstances, but generally speaking, all muscle groups are involved and all joints are involved to varying degrees in almost every athletic activity. Force and power transfers through the entire body, into the ground and up through the limbs of the upper body. For this specific example of soccer players quote-unquote not using their arms and therefore shouldn't train their arms is very shallow thinking. The purpose of training isn't just to train the specific muscles that you would use in a sport, or just to train the specific movements that you would see in a sport. Other purposes of training is to get things like a biochemical response, a hormone response, a response from the nervous system. General and global adaptations can be very beneficial in a lot of ways. So I do think it's a good idea to train all of the muscle groups of the entire body, even if you feel like certain muscle groups don't have much of a role. And I hope that information is helpful for anyone who is wondering that same question.